Hello, my name is Steven Yates, and I am a freelance film critic and journalist and Free Pressy member, and I'm here today to talk about Iranian cinema. Over the years, by having the good fortune to live in big cultural cities, I have also had the choice and opportunity to visit many cinemas and film festivals. Looking back to 20 and 30 years ago, there was more opportunity at that time to also watch international films on mainstream television. In particular, I remember a season of Iranian films on British TV that showed films from the 1960s to the 2000s, encompassing the three new waves of Iranian cinema. Although having a film culture that goes back to the early 20th century, it was the films of the 1960s that brought Iran and its culture to the attention of film enthusiasts and festivals with the Iranian New Wave. Films of that time included The Cow from 1969, that was directed by Darius Maruji. This was the film that was considered to be the very first of the Iranian New Wave. In the same year, there was Nasser Takvai's Tranquility in the Presence of Others, which was banned in 1969 and re-released in 1972 in a different version. Also in 1972 was Bahram Baitai's Downpour, and so the Iranian New Wave became well established as a prominent cultural dynamic and intellectual trend globally. By the 1980s, there was a second Iranian New Wave of films and directors. Whereas The Friend's House was a 1987 Iranian drama film written and directed by Abbas Kiarostami in the first of his Koka trilogy, a village in Iran that was the setting for Life and Nothing More in 1992 and Through the Olive Trees from 1994. Kiarostami would become well renowned for his films Close Up from 1990, Taste of Cherry from 1997, and The Wind Will Carry Us from 1999. The third wave included 20 Fingers, a 2004 film directed by Mania Akbari that was also shot on digital film. Because of its subject matter, to this day, the film has never been shown uncut in its native country. Aside from the struggles in getting films released, this also shows the resilience such filmmakers require when faced with the authorities, overcoming political oppression and censorship that has served to restrict, humiliate and sometimes imprison people because of their artistic expressions. Here in Berlin at the Berlin International Film Festival, also known as the Berlinale, in 2015 a docu-fiction film called Taxi by Jafar Panahi was screened even though Panahi was banned from making films and travelling for 20 years. It premiered in the main competition at the 65th Berlin International Film Festival and won the Golden Bear, the top prize, and also the Critic's Prize, the Free Pressy Prize. More recently, there was the 2020 film There Is No Evil, written and directed by Mohammad Rasulov. Banned in its own country, the film relates 4 stories concerning the death penalty in Iran. It had its world premiere at the 70th Berlin International Film Festival, where it also won the Golden Bear. Nowadays, with the growth of technology and of the internet, 2 positive aspects is that films can get made very cheaply and also get seen around the world. Also, there are more film festivals than ever before, many of which are online. However, with this is also the competition and saturation, which makes standing out from the rest an even greater task these days. Overcoming all this is of course a challenge, but also an opportunity, which is why channels like Art Without Borders are important. Art Without Borders is a very worthwhile example of the attempts to make the highest quality profiles of directors and film producers and actors, news reports, documentaries and feature films that will hopefully get recognised by festivals in the future.